work with a lot of brands that you've never really heard of, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I discovered this new brand. Meanwhile, we've been working with them for 4 years trying to get them out there. We're based here in LA. We're right up on Sunset in Fairfax. So if you go to caromarketing.com, you can learn a little bit more about us. Our job is really, as a marketing agency, to brand consult these designers and find ways to connect them to valuable resources, whether it's editorial or stylists or celebrities, but ways for them to connect their creative vision to the general public. So we work with a lot of different magazines, from W, Vogue, the local regionals, LA Confidential, the online style.coms, even the celebrity-oriented sites, Just Jared, The Fashionista, Who What Wears. We work with them all, and then we also work with TV and broadcast, and we work with celebrities. So that's kind of our natural segue into a little bit about Simply Stylist, and I'd like Sarah Pollock to come on. I started the event 8 seasons ago, and I'll bring her on here to talk in a second. We started it 8 seasons ago, and it basically was out of necessity. We worked with a lot of designers and brands. I've been working in marketing and PR for about 15 years, and all of our clients really were looking for immediate hits, instant gratification, things that were very hard to deliver, and the ones that were really making the difference for our business, for our clients, were the stylists. They were able to relate to the designers because they're both creatives, and they both shared the same vision. So Sarah and I came up with this concept in a live-work space in a penthouse in the Hollywood Hills, and the first event was very popular with action street sport. So we had a lot of premium denim brands, Caro, I think White Boy was there, I mean, some really all-over brands, and it ended up turning into an all-night party. Got a lot of buzz around town, and all of a sudden it kind of took off, and we've grown tremendously over the years. We've done the events at private venues like the Chateau Marmont, where Lindsay Albanese, lives on a permanent basis, to new studios that are opening up around town. The one thing we try to do is we keep it professional, but we remain on the pulse. So switching it up and changing it up has always been kind of our MO. We're now to this level here today, but maybe you could talk about some of the brands that we've worked with and a little bit about how it works.
So,
hello. You probably all emailed with me. I was the one from the ticket site. So a little bit about Simply Stylist. It's our 8th season, so I don't know how much research you guys have done so far, but we, like Caroline said, we started the event in a live-work penthouse, and each season it grew and grew, and our main goal is to connect. So our tag slogan is where designers and stylists connect. We handpick the top 15 designers that we can find internationally and bring them into under one roof. And what we do is we basically weed out the best 100 appointments over 2 days. So I think this year we had 800 applications that we had to go through and find the top 100, and we just take them through and show them the lines, and from there they can either pull the collection for an editorial shoot, for a celebrity, for a red carpet event, whatever the case may be. And we've worked with all types of brands. The brands we pick are really, we pick it because we want the stylist to walk away with something valuable. We came up with a 1-for-1 campaign with Blake, and now today he's in nationwide commercials. He's got Vogue and Time features. Sienna Miller with the Stylist, that helped that placement, getting him to where he is today as well. But charity and fashion definitely go hand in hand. So I want to talk about our partner with Simply Stylist this season. The company is called Visual Impact Now. Ellen Holman, if you want to come up real quick and introduce what it is that you do.
Sassy, fashionable ladies. I think we have a few gentlemen out there, right? You guys are sassy too. So first of all, that are here in the crowd tonight, all right. So first of all, I would love to thank Caro Marketing for having Visual Impact Now, my baby, be part of this incredible event, as well as Barefoot. I don't know if you guys had a chance to enjoy some of that. I think I'm on number 2 at this point. So anyway, let me tell you a little bit about my organization. I'm an actress. I'm also involved in nonprofit, which is, as you guys know, giving back. I feel like a lot of people who are in the particular industry of entertainment, they don't know how to give back. There's just so many different organizations, so many things to be a part of that it's hard to latch onto one. So during the writer's strike, I got bored and started my own. So what we do is we raise money for eye care for kids, and that's children in Los Angeles who are unable to afford it. We've been the key nonprofit for Sundance, Golden Globes, Simply Stylist, and actually a few other events that you can check up over at that table over there. But a recent event that we did is we partnered with the senator. Yes, we do have a senator in Los Angeles, California. And we did a Vision Van event where we provided over 400 LA youth with not only visual acuities, eye exams, and glasses on site. It was really incredible. And they wrote little thank you cards. So if anyone feels like crying after their 3rd glass of Barefoot tonight, just come on over to that table over there.